Good evening, my friends. Your buddy Dave from Maryland. I'm going to take you on a little trip back in time. Some of you out there have heard this story from me before, but this is for all of you who haven't, and those who would like to hear it again. I'll take you back in time to 1967. 1967. I was 15 that year, and come September that year I would turn 16. But this happened when I was 15. So I'll set the whole picture for you. Our house was right on the edge of a cornfield out in Springfield, Ohio. Big cornfield. House set there. My father, my Uncle Gordon, and myself were there in the house. They were going back and forth on how to stud out this room, this extra room that my father had built, and before they hung drywall, to stud it out and put the 2x4s in there and everything to place drywall on for the walls. And I was kind of just hanging around and watching them, and outside it was evening, the sun had just gone down, the light had just disappeared. It was probably 7:30 at night. So I wander outside, and I hear this whirring, and I'm outside the front door there, and I look up, and lo and behold, bigger around than our whole house, and not 40 feet in the air, is this giant round sphere, looks like a flying saucer, and had this red globe on the bottom of it like that, and the center of the saucer-shaped thing was like windows revolving, just like that, about that quick, these windows. And the red light was there, and it was just a shh sound, and it was just hovering up there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm feeling myself being pulled, and I grab hold of the edge of the door, the front door, the framework there, and I'm holding on as hard as I can, because I'm feeling if I let loose, I'm going to be pulled up into this thing, because I can feel myself going, and I said, if I let loose, I'm, I should have let loose and just seen what happened if I'd have been taken up, but you never know what happened. And I'm holding on for dear life, and I finally pull myself away, and I'm back inside the door, and I run over and I grab hold of my father's arm. I said, come on, look, outside, there's a flying saucer. He's just looking at me like this and still talking to Uncle Gordon. I pull and pull. Finally, I got him, walked him out there, and we got outside and see it going off in the distance, but all it was a light shooting off into the distance. It had taken off, and I explained to him, I said, there were a flying saucer right above the house here, and that's it, off into the distance there, and he just looked at me and said, oh, well, and so anyway, I heard a couple days later of other people that had sightings that evening as well. So that's my experience as far as seeing anything that might be extraterrestrial. I don't know. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio was like, I don't know, 10 miles or so away. So I don't know what's going on there. And I don't know if it was something from there or something from above or whatever, but I see it clearly as now as I did then. So, you know, I don't know what it was, but had I let loose of that door, I got a feeling I would have been taken up there, so I don't know. That's it. I had a friend, Herb. He used to get my spices, Schreiber spices, out of Florida. I used to have delivered to the restaurant, and he was the purveyor of those spices. And he would go to these sci-fi meetings that they have over in North Carolina or someplace, where people who had experiences and actually documented their experiences as he did. He had two experiences himself. One where outside his house late at night, his father had come in looking white as a ghost and went and got the shotgun and sat in the chair. And that was after he had come in and said that he had heard a bunch of figures moving around outside out there, and there was like a chattering of monkeys, he said, and his father went out to check on it and came back in white as a ghost and got his rifle and sat in the rocking chair all night. And they thought there was something extraterrestrial going on there. I don't know. Then he was heading down Rockville Pike back in 1974, he said, here in Maryland, and he said this cloud came over, you know, and he saw people up there pulling over to the side of the road and looking up in the air, and he pulled his over and looked up, and lo and behold, there was a triangle space ship like that moving across the sky. Slow, not fast, but slow, and it was as big as a, I don't know, he said it was this huge ship, way huge, and just made like a dark cloud over everything. He said that was his second experience, and he said that was well documented. So that was his experiences, but those are mine. And if any of you all out there have some you'd like to share with us, I'm more than happy to hear them. All right, that's it for my little story that I wanted to share with you all. So until my next blog on something strange or different, I'm sure you all would like to hear. Your buddy Dave from Maryland saying, keep your eye to the sky. Bye-bye.